You think you can take care of a rubber tree? I get it. You go to the nursery or a big box retailer and you see a beautiful woody tree in the corner of your eye. You start to think, I got a really good spot for that plant back at home. But then the thought of the leaves yellowing, wilting away, or maybe even burning start to pop in your mind. Hello everyone, my name is Ed with Domestic Biomes, on a mission to help nature thrive in your home. I've kept many plants and reptiles for many years, and in today's video I'm going to share 5 things you need to know to take proper care of the rubber tree and have it thrive in your home. Let's take a quick look at the profile for this plant before we jump in. This is a plant that comes from the tropical regions of India and Malaysia. This is also a very toxic plant, so keep that in mind if you have any pets or children. Keep in mind this is, like the name implies, a tree. So at the very minimum indoors, it could probably reach about 2 feet tall. The lifespan for this tree is at minimum about 10 years. Please keep this profile in mind, and without further ado, let's jump into the video. Number 1, the lighting. This is a plant that likes bright and direct light, which means if you have your light meter, it's going to be somewhere between 600 to 800 foot candles. Make sure you have one of these guys so you can dart around in your house and measure how much light is getting through. You want to make sure wherever you place this plant, the foot candle measurement is somewhere between 600 to 800. That is where this plant likes to thrive. Number 2, the dirt or the medium. This is a plant that can thrive in soil or hydroponically. If you go with soil, you want to make sure it's well draining and it's a tropical mix. That means the mix you can have is something like topsoil, clay pebbles, perlite, cocoa core, and cocoa chips. If you decide to keep this plant hydroponically, essentially you just put the plant in a jar with water, clay pebbles, and a top layer of rocks to anchor everything in. Number 3, the watering and fertilizing. If you keep this in a soil setting, is about once a week, but you want to make sure you have a moisture meter just to check to see how moist the soil is, and re-water it once it gets close to the dry. If you keep this plant in a hydroponic setting, it's about once a week as well. You just want to make sure you refill the water all the way back up to the rock layer or the top layer. Fertilizing is about once a month during the growing seasons from spring to fall. When it comes to fertilizing, at the beginning of the season, like spring, I start with about half a teacup, and as the season keeps going to summer, I increase it to about a teacup, and as we get closer to the fall, I decrease it back to about half a teacup. And then for the winter, I let it without any fertilizer, and yeah, they do pretty well. Number 4 is plant maintenance. There shouldn't be too much maintenance with this plant as it's a tree and it doesn't tend to lose leaves too often. I would say maybe about once a month you might see a little bit of damage or yellowing that you'll have to cut off. But other than that, these leaves are pretty hardy and they should last a while. So yeah, there shouldn't be too much maintenance. Number 5, pest control. These guys are pretty good at taking care of themselves, so they shouldn't need too much pest control. If you want to keep a peace of mind, you could spray it with insecticidal soap, maybe once a month or twice a month to prevent any issues. But in reality, it shouldn't need too much pest control. I keep 2 different types of rubber trees in my home. The Tineke and whatever, however you say that, and then the rubra. Are you laughing at me? I heard you. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, right. These are very popular and very easy to take care of, so you could find these in a lot of different spots. I found them at Lowe's, but I'm pretty sure you can find these in groceries or even regular retailers. So yeah, just keep an eye out for these guys if you want to keep one at home. They're very easy to get. Now you know how to properly take care of a rubber tree. Let me know in the comments which type of rubber tree you plan on domesticating and bringing back home. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button to help the channel out. And if you're interested in watching more rubber tree content, please check out the videos I picked in the next screen. And if not, I'll see you in the next upload.